I will tell you something about being fearless. That powerful state of mind where you refuse to be constrained by the consciousness of your limitations, focusing on the joys of winning rather than the fear of losing. Many years ago at Coopers and Lybrand, I could not have foreseen the great future that is now Acess Corporation. But education, from formal institutions and from the University of Life, instilled in me all that was required. Each rung of the ladder of success, with its mistakes and joys and sometimes pain, unpacked life lessons that have shown me why and how to impact lives and generations. I'm a man on a quest to touch lives and rewrite the history of Nigeria and Africa. My name is Herbert Wigwe, and I am fearless.
He was a loving father, banker, visionary, philanthropist, and entrepreneur whose aim was to change the education and banking sectors in Africa. This is a biography of late Dr. Herbert Wigwe, MD CEO of Acess Holdings plc. Herbert Onyewumbun Wigwe was born on 15th August 1966 in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Herbert Wigwe hailed from Isiokpo, Ikwere local government area of Rivers State, but lived and worked in Lagos. His father was the head of the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA), and his mother was a nurse. Wigwe earned a bachelor's degree in accountancy from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, in 1987. In 1990, he received the British Council Scholarship to study at the University College of North Wales, now Bangor University, earning a Master's of Arts in Banking and Finance in 1991. He later earned an MSc in Financial Economics from the University of London in 1996. He attended the Harvard Business School Executive Management Program, and in 2018, he received an honorary doctorate from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Wigwe started his career at Coopers and Lybrand as a management consultant in the late 1980s, becoming a chartered accountant in 1989. He later joined Guaranty Trust Bank, where he worked for over a decade and eventually became executive director around 1998. In 2002, Wigwe and his business partner Aegboje Imokunde bought Acess Bank. Their purchase was delayed over the Central Bank of Nigeria's concerns the pair were too young to own a bank. Between 2002 and 2017, the bank grew to become the fourth largest bank in Nigeria. Between 2002 and 2014, he served as the company's deputy managing director. Wigwe also served as the chairman of Access Bank Ghana Limited, starting in 2013. From January 2014 until his death, he was CEO and Group Managing Director of Access Bank. In 2018, Access Bank merged with competitor Diamond Bank, making it the largest bank in Nigeria. Access Bank is now one of the top 5 banks in Nigeria and ranked among the top 500 global banks according to a 2015 report by The Banker magazine, and is aiming to be Africa's top bank. It currently serves over 6.5 million account holders through 350 branches and with more than 1,500 ATMs in major cities across Nigeria, Sub-Saharan Africa, and the UK. Mr. Wigwe led Access Holdings through several mergers and acquisitions outside Nigeria, including acquisitions of banks in Kenya, Mozambique, South Africa, Zambia, Botswana, and Angola. Among the deals in the pipeline before his demise were the takeover of Uganda's Finance Trust Bank Limited and Standard Chartered's banking businesses in Cameroon, the Gambia, Sierra Leone, and Tanzania. He had planned to expand the bank into Asia in early 2024, but died before any expansion officially launched. In October 2022, a Nigerian national honor of Commander of the Order of the Niger (CON) was conferred on him by President Muhammadu Buhari. His death is more than distressing to corporate Nigeria, a big blow particularly to the Access Holdings, which only less than 2 months ago lost its chairman, Bababode Osunkayo, after a brief illness. In 2016, Mwigwe founded the Howe Foundation, a non-profit organization. Mwigwe, Access Bank, and UNICEF collaborated to offer support to vulnerable children, orphans, and internally displaced persons in the northern part of Nigeria. He was named Banker of the Year separately by The Sun and Vanguard newspapers in the same year. In February 2017, he was named co-chair of Nigerian Business Coalition Against AIDS, a private sector initiative to help eradicate HIV and AIDS in Nigeria and support people living with the condition. According to Bloomberg, Mr. Mwigwe had invested $500 million in building a university in Isiokpo, Rivers State, focusing on management, science and engineering, IT and creative arts, and due for commission this year. Mwigwe University, a private university founded by Mwigwe, was to set open in 2024. The late Herbert Mwigwe had launched his newly constructed multi-billion naira private mansion at Ikoyi, Lagos State in December 2023. Mwigwe was married to Chizoba Mwigwe Ni Nwuba and had 4 children, Chizi, Tochi, Hannah, and David. Mwigwe and 5 others died on 9th February 2024 after the Eurocopter EC-130 in which they were traveling crashed near Nipton, California. Also killed were his wife, his son Chizi, former chairman of Nigerian Exchange Group plc Abimbola Ogunbajo, and 2 crew members. The passengers were on their way from Powell Springs Airport to Boulder City, Nevada on a chartered flight operated by Obic Air to attend the Super Bowl championship in Las Vegas. May his soul rest in peace, and that of everyone who died in that fatal crash rest in the bosom of the Lord. Adieu, Dr. Herbert Mwigwe.
I will tell you something about being fearless. That powerful state of mind where you refuse to be constrained by the consciousness of your limitations, focusing on the joys of winning rather than the fear of losing. Many years ago at Coopers and Lybrand, I could not have foreseen the great future that is now Access Corporation. But education, from formal institutions and from the University of Life, instilled in me all that was required. Each rung of the ladder of success, with its mistakes and joys and sometimes pain, unpacked life lessons that have shown me why and how to impact lives and generations. I'm a man on a quest to touch lives and rewrite the history of Nigeria and Africa. My name is Herbert Mwigwe, and I am fearless.